Hello, everyone. Welcome to another video. I know it's been a while, but this one is a bit different. This one is on SCP, Secret Laboratory. You may know this game. It's on Steam. You can download it for free. I'll put the link in the description. But this is more to showcase the new features in the beta of Scopophobia on that Patreons have been allowed to play, and as far as I know, it said in the title screen that you're allowed to distribute game footage. So I'm guessing that this is allowed. So first, and you may have already noticed it, there is the stamina that goes down when you sprint, and it goes up when you walk, when you don't sprint. I'm not sure, but it feels like it goes faster when you sneak, but that might not be a thing. I'm not sure. Second, we have the status effects, which are, let's see here, invigorated, which if we enable this for me here, as you see, we don't take any stamina from running anymore. But the sound is extremely weird, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, I'm not sure how you get these effects, so yeah. So let's see if... I think you get one for doing this as well. Yeah, this is how you do that, yeah. And then we have... I didn't see this before, but as you see down there, the adrenaline now has a separate health bar that's like a little tick countdown. So yeah, and let's do here, disable. We also have SCP-268. We have to give ourselves the item for this to work. And yeah, it's just 268 basically, which makes you invisible. Now, and then we have SCP-207, which basically gives you the effects of them, and you can stack 207 up to 4. So let's have one cola. It is like this. 2. 3. 4. So you go faster with each one. So yeah. And then 939 visuals, only marker. This makes it so you see people through walls. And then disable, and then only screen
Danger.
filters.
Light containment zone overall decontamination in T-minus 10 minutes.
And then only screen filters. Now looks like when you're 939. Then everything is basically 939s as human. Which is pretty cool. Then we have, then we have corroding, which teleports you to the pocket dimension. And as you see, I got out. But if I go, for example, here, I don't think I'll get out. Yeah, see, as I died. Yeah. And what else? Oh yeah. And then we have sinkholes, which slows down players, but not SCPs, and basically simulates. Yeah. So now we're going like slower. Something I've noticed now is this doesn't drain stamina when you go faster, but basically it's just you going into the sinkhole a bunch. Flashbang effect. 1. That was a quick flash. This one lasts for 1 second, and then it goes up to 20, but I'm not gonna have that because that's gonna take too long. Then we have Amnesia, which stops the player from reloading or opening their inventory. So let's go here. I can't open anything. Again, so I can't open my inventory. I can use doors and stuff like that. It's only inventory that I can, and I can't reload. Now, then we have bleeding, which is you bleed, I believe. I think that's how it works. And you take a lot of damage, so be very careful. Let's stop that before I die. Or in the beginning you take 20, and then it goes down to 10, and then 5, and then I believe it's 1? I don't know. I think maybe it continues. And then we have blinded, which just applies an extreme screen blur. It's not impossible to see, obviously, but it's not easy. Like, I don't know what room I'm going into, for example. Like I could miss the peanut room when I'm looking for a gun, for example, and then, yeah. Burned, which slightly increases all damage taken. So what we're gonna do is, from here you take, wait, let's, okay, so this is how much we just took 8 damage. That's like that. Now let's do burned. Did I turn it on? No. Oh yeah, I need to select burned. And then we jump. We took more damage then. So
Danger.
Yeah.
Light containment zone overall
Concussed.
in T-minus 5 minutes.
Which blurs the screen as we turn. So as we do this, it's kind of like the blinded effect. So, example, if we turn like this, we just have a slight blur. It just kind of looks like it's really choppy. But if we turn like this, then it'll be really then it'll be really blurred. Deafened heavily muffles all sounds, so it does this with the voice chat too. So if someone were to speak to you right now, you would hear them really muffled. Decontaminating, which is basically 10% of max health every second. So for us, it's going down by 10. And now let's heal. Disabled, which slows all movement speed. As you see right now, we're kind of slow. And if we disable it, we're normal speed again. Ensnared prevents all movement. So you literally cannot move. You can jump. Okay, this is a bit buggy, it seems. If you jump, it really doesn't like that. Alright. This is... I'm not sure how you get this, but... Oh, there are a lot more of these than I thought. Oh wait, we're getting to the last ones now. This one is Hemorrhage. So if we sprint, we gain 2 HP per second. So we don't... but if we walk, nothing happens. Sprint, it's 2 HP per second, and yeah. Poisoned. Damage over time starting low and ramping high. Takes every 5 seconds. So right now it starts with 2, I believe, and now it's gonna go up to 4, I think. Yeah. So that's... So after a bit that would go up to like maybe 30, and then you would probably be dead. Anyway, asphyxiated quickly drains stamina. Which, yeah, that drains your stamina. And if there's none left, you start to lose health. Exhausted halves your stamina capacity. So if we see here, it's gonna stop right there, and it's not gonna go up. And then panic, which is the last one, which slightly increases stamina consumption. Which is pretty cool. Now that's it for basically all of it, but there's a bit more.
Danger. Light containment zone overall decontamination.
So another thing is spawn tickets. Basically, in this version, MTF and Chaos will not be able to spawn infinitely anymore, and this is an attempt to make it so, basically, this is an attempt to make it that, that no one just camps in a room to wait for reinforcements. So,
Danger. Light containment zone overall decontamination.
and you can configure how many they have right now. So right now they have 0. That's the default if you make a create game server. Now if we add chaos, this is how many times they will spawn if they don't do anything. I believe, and it says here, added through various events on the server. So basically, for example, this is what they wrote in the post. For example, the chaos helps a D-boy out, then they get 1 ticket. If the MTF kill an SCP and helps a scientist out, for example, they get a ticket. And I think that's how it works. I'm a bit conflicted on how it works. I'm not sure exactly. But that's basically what I think is the gist of it. And was there anything else? Don't think so. I think that's it. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's another change that's really small is remote admin 2.0.3. That's it for the remote admin, like the main parts. Now, let's go a bit more. This is just kind of fun fact. So, as you see, the picking up animation is kind of different. Let's make ourselves an NTF commander, just because some of these need guns. Actually, I think we need facility guards. So, force class guard. Let's we need to find a door management gate A teleport. So let's put our weapon manager here. So in Mega Patch 2, they made it so that the silencer does less damage than if you don't have though, because that didn't really make sense. Now I think they nerfed the silencer, so even more. So now instead of doing 11.6, I think it now does 10.6, and I think this is to actually like equate to 20%. So if I give myself a Epsilon 11 rifle, and then we go on silencer 20%. Now it does 14.5. Wait, that was a different thing. Hold on, where is it? I believe it's. They also nerfed the they nerfed the heavy barrel. So now not only does it increase shot loudest, I think this was a bit too OP because this did nothing. Shot loudness really doesn't matter to anyone, and it gave up the damage by 25%, which equates to 22.7. But now they made it so it also loses 20% fire rate. So now the fire rate is 384. So let's make a quick comparison here. That's how fast it normally goes. That's how fast it goes now. And this one, I don't know if they changed. Yeah, this one didn't change. Still goes fast as ever. Was there anything else? I'm not sure. I think that's it. Yeah, I believe that to be it. Oh yeah, another minor change. This here, you don't have to hold this down anymore. You just have to press it once and then it's there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure before no, I'm not pretty sure. I'm really sure before you had to hold it down. And also, if you look at the health bar, it looks different. I'm gonna be honest, I prefer the old one because I feel this one has a bit less polish. I don't know. I liked when it was transparent. I think that's not that transparent. Now, I think that's it for the in-game changes. So we're gonna be looking at this. So we have the new main menu. So now we have news here. So basically news about it. The latest are Scopophobia announcement. That's the announcement, and we have the teaser as well. And this is this also basically explains what I just explained. But okay, I forgot these parts. But so I'm gonna read these parts since I didn't include them. The return of alpha warhead lights, which now exist in all rooms, including the surface zone. And what that means is basically when someone sets off the nuke, the entire facility and outside goes red. The addition of light containment decontamination screens in light containment zone checkpoints that count down to decontamination. Allowing SCP-079 to lock down rooms in the entrance zone. He couldn't do that before. He could lock doors, but he couldn't lock down rooms, like he blacked them out. Allowing SCP-049-2 and SCP-106 to interact with windows. What this means is 049-2 can now break windows, and 106 can go through them. And we also have servers. There are a few changes here. So we have the test servers, obviously. And this is basically all of them. It also indicates if it has like friendly fire, what plugins it has, and stuff like that. And here you can create your server, you can rejoin, direct connect, and refresh. I think refresh is just refreshing. Yeah, I needed that. But favorites, you can add a server to your favorites. So if I do this, that will show up here. And then of the official ones, this is the official servers. There aren't any right now, or I believe, yeah, this is official, but since this is a test, I don't think they've added that yet. And then history is basically servers you've played on before, and friends, I'm not sure. I think it uses your Steam friends to like, so you can join servers that your Steam friends made. And then on settings, there are a lot of new things on settings. We have motion blur. For me, this doesn't seem to work, so I don't know what that is. Then we have the window mode. So exclusive full screen, I don't recommend, because then I don't think you can tab out. That was the thing with Containment Breach, where if you go in full screen and try to tab out, game crashes. You have to restart your PC or use Task Manager. So borderless window is a default one, and then we have window to maximize window. I'm not sure what maximized window is, but sure. VSync, yeah, we have FPS limit, where you can limit the amount of FPS. So if I put this for 90, then it will limit it to 90. That does not mean that it automatically goes up to 90, obviously. It just means that it can't go any higher than 90. And you may ask, oh, why does that matter? Some monitors can't run, for example, 120 frames per second. So, and that makes it look choppy. So yeah, and texture quality, basically for optimization. I have it on very high, that's the default one. Max blood, or might not actually, but it transferred my my settings from Megapatch 2, so. Then we have the screen resolution. Look at this when you install the game. It might be wrong, so the game kind of looks like this, and that does not look good, so yeah. And sometimes you might not notice it, for example, like one less. Okay, I notice it, but sometimes it still stretches it to widescreen, but it just looks horrid. And then audio, we can change like sounds and stuff like that. And we have menu theme, which you can change the song. And there's two new ones here, I believe. So that's cool. And then we have controls, where you can change this how you like it. This looks kind of worse than the original one. I don't mean the entire venue, but this here kind of looks not that good. But I hope they make this better. And then gameplay, I don't think this changed a lot. I don't think I mean, of course, the entire interface thing changed, but you can't. But there's like no new options, I believe. So yeah, others. Here you can change your language between Catalan, Czech. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. I know what it is, but I don't know how to say it. Danish, German, and English. Then we have main menu, which you can make it classic. And if you want to change it again, I believe it's in screen. No, it's on quality settings. Yes, quality settings. Shit. Okay. Others again. and then fast, which is this one. Is there anything you can also put on this so it doesn't show whitelisted servers, hide full games, hide empty games. But yeah, and you can also search. You could do that before, but I think it was kind of buggy, so I hope this is better. Right now, the 096 rework hasn't come out, so that's why I can't show that right now, but I could show it when testing for that starts. But yeah, so this is basically what you could look forward to in the Scopophobia update. I hope this video was informational and you enjoyed it. So I will be seeing you guys next time. Goodbye!